All right, and we are back again for another actual play run by not me. So I'm going to shut up and let Aaron talk, who's game mastering. So take it away, my dude. Thank you so much. Glad to be here. Been here all day. Getting a little tired, but I am playing. I am playing Count Von Count as the vampire. Blur.
A castle, and somehow when you look up, there's a beautiful painted backdrop of a Gothic Transylvanian castle. Just don't look too far to the right or the left, or you'll ruin the immersion for yourself because you'll see the various wooden supports holding all this up somewhat precariously. And in this scene, Dr. Carmichael and his vampiric, beastly, and arcane associates have gathered for a final assault on Dracula's castle. We've driven him across Europe back to his home in Transylvania, and here is the only place that he can be destroyed before he covers the entire Tri County area in a night that will never end. So, everybody, please take it away. And as a Powered by the Apocalypse game, I will remind everybody that you hold a huge degree of power and autonomy over every scene that you're in. So feel free to throw in descriptions and completely subvert my control of the game whenever you feel like it.
So I'm thinking Dr. Carmichael will sort of burst the doors open of the gate, right? Blast them open. Not literally, but very Phantom of the Opera style. And he will stride in. He's got the maroon velvet coat and vest, gray suit pants, Oxfords, carrying a silvered cane, and he does a sweeping gesture and he says, "I know you're here, Dracula, you big fucking cretin. Where's my goddamn money?"
Oh, are we hunting Dracula for money? Because I hate him, and I want him to die.
As the door kind of creaks back, you see a slightly squished-looking Count Von Count. He goes, "Yeah, we are here to kill the Dracula. I am not him." And then he like falls off the wall and moves over to stand next to the alchemist.
Well, that was a bit dramatic.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I don't. Have I gotten the script mixed up? Can I?
Well,
Lines?
You came in too early.
Oh yes, I'll come in again.
Yes.
And then closes the gate.
Everyone back
and-
into position.
at
Positions!
that you hear
Rolf
you hear
goes
the
back to
director,
organ.
Toccata and fugue.
No.
and you hear the voice of the director. Goes, "Cut!" And over walks the Swedish chef, who looks at you, Peter Cushing, says, PG-13.
Oh, yes, of course. I understand your concerns, but there's something about the character in terms of.
You fucking Muppet movie.
Yes, I see. Very well. I shall take the line again.
Yeah, work for scale.
Yes, of course. Lovely.
He goes back over to his chair, and sitting next to him is his associate director, which is a fully cooked turkey.
All right, you may shoot when ready.
Hey, marker. The turkey gets up and comes over, and it's got like the board, the chalkboard. It's like says, Muppet Dracula. Whatever. Gate scene. Take 2.
I know you're here, Dracula, and you shall be slain this night. Come, my companions, we must destroy him.
Blah! He owes me money too!
I'm sorry?
What? Are we here about money? Because I thought I was here to kill him because I hate him.
No. The beast is correct. We're here because we hate him.
I hate him because he hasn't given me any money.
Close enough.
How many dollars does he owe you, Count?
1, 2, 3, and he just keeps going.
Let's
This is
just
going to be
say
a very long
we don't-
production.
We don't have enough time for that.
Yes, thank you. The voice of reason. Never.
I've seen the books. It's a lot.
As you burst through the gates, you're met by 2 freakishly grotesque gargoyles standing sentry, warding Castle Dracula from interlopers like yourselves.
Hmm.
They look at you in tandem, and you realize it's just Statler and Waldorf. Somebody has Mad Max spray painted chrome all over them, and they just, hey, what are you guys doing here? Yeah, you weren't supposed to be here yet.
We're here to kill Dracula.
Dracula, where?
In the castle just beyond you, there, the
Right.
big one.
This is Dracula's castle?
Yeah, so did you
Yeah.
think?
Didn't you get the memo?
I thought we were bodyguards for George Harrison.
Are we on the same script?
Was there a difference?
Pulls a script out, starts flipping through it.
Yes, can I? Yes, thank you.
Okay, hands it up.
You each have a relic called the script.
Mhm.
Oh, I see. This is some of their sort of humor. I see. No, it's not George Harrison. It's Ringo. Yeah, I ad-libbed.
let's do our first roll of the night, Professor Hex. Give me a finesse roll, please.
Oh, Christ. Alrighty then. Finesse it is.
I was really
Right.
hoping we'd be finding the Beastie Boys. Get it?
I don't get it.
You know, that wasn't bad. Yeah, you're right. It was all bad.
Rolled a 6.
Rolled a 6 and no modifier, I assume?
No, that was with modifiers. 2d6
Oh, that was
plus
with
1.
your modifier.
Yeah.
Wow. Fantastic.
I've been dead
gargoyles-
for a long time. Okay, give me a break.
It's true. It's true. The gargoyles just sort of look at one another, look at you guys, and say, well, if we're guards, then let's be guards. And they reach awkwardly behind their backs, unfold like paper mache wings, and you can see they're attached to like 5-point harnesses with some wire, and they just sort of awkwardly rise up into the air and say, whoa, hey, watch out, you, I'm 87 years old.
It looks like the foul beasties of Dracula's castle have come to stop us.
Oh, that was some good improv. Well, I'll turn into my beast form. Roar!
Puts on additional dog ears.
There you go.
It's wolf ears. They're just
Right.
Count Von Count is flipping through the script. Wait, this isn't in the budget. We're not supposed to have those trapezes. It wasn't in the budget. And I'd like to imagine if I can roll something to cut the budget, and then the trapeze fall and they fall down.
Yes, please. Give me a focus roll, Kim.
Okay, all right, focus. That's 2d6 plus.
Yep, 2d6 plus.
Don't
Whatever you got there.
Focus.
don't cut the budget too much, because then I have to leave.
Yeah, don't cut it.
We
too
spent
much.
all
We
this
can't
money
forget
on this real person. How are we supposed to have money for any of the props? 4.
Oh boy.
All right, good.
That's terrible.
But well, you see, we're wonderful, and you hear Sally go, well, I got them on eBay. They were really cheap for some reason. And then one of his harness strings snaps, and he begins like he's just like hanging upside down, coming in towards you, Count Von Count, like a wrecking ball, if you will. And
Like a wrinkly, drunken wrecking
he's-
ball.
Meanwhile, Rolf is still sliding on tinfoil claws, like. Whoop, whoop.
and as Statler and Waldorf come careening in, Count, they hit you for 2 points of damage. But they do break their harnesses, come
Blood.
down in a heap together. And you go, oh, that sucked.
Good job, Vampire. You've defeated the foul beasties.
One foul beast defeated.
I'd like everybody to roll me a focus check at this point.
All right. If you insist.
10.
Oh, wow, Wolf. That's very good.
I only
That's
got a 9.
freaking great. That's great. That's also great.
Oh, then.
That's beautiful. You've all succeeded. It's at this point you all realize that from this gatehouse there are 2 possible ways to proceed. One is straight through the cemetery. The other is a hole in the foundation of the gatehouse, just large enough for you to crawl through one at a time.
Well, it looks like a doghouse door. I think we should go through that one.
Better than any idea I have.
I've spotted a sort of a flaw in your plan. I'm regular size, and so that will make things difficult.
It'll be really funny to see your ass stick out.
Are we not? Did we dispense with the PG-13 rating?
PG-13.
No, but seriously. And then Rolf turns him around and he's stuck a plastic, like, donkey cutout onto the back of Van Helsing.
Oh, die work these new wordplay.
Oh, I see. Very droll. Well, off we go then. I suppose I will back that ass up.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, everybody.
Don't apologize for beauty.
All right. Chosen Route B. It even says that in the script. Route B. Go to page 34.
This is just a note to get root beer.
Is this a choose your own adventure script?
Yeah.
Neato.
Was this script written by R.L. Stein?
No, because there's not
No.
a fucking dummy in it, except for you.
Oh,
Hey-oh.
that hurts my feelings.
Well,
One feeling. Two.
One feeling.
You
the two
crawl.
old men behind getting zingers going, oh!
You crawl through the dirt, which is just old sawdust and packing peanuts, and crawl through a perfectly spherical brown paper mache tube,
Mhm.
emerging on the other side into a wonderful looking crypt set. You see there's a large stone sarcophagus, and chiseled into the styrofoam that is the sarcophagus, you see the words, Vlad the Elder.
Does anyone know who that was?
I suspect this was our vampiric friends, not you. Our vampiric friend's initial resting place. Now that he has joined the undead, as it were, this is his leftovers.
So it's a refrigerator.
No, I'm speaking in metaphor.
I've never
Well, we
seen
know
a
he's not in
metaphorical
there.
refrigerator.
We know
He's
he's
been-
not in there because his walker is gone. Because he's Vlad the Elderly, right?
No, you're missing a vital why there. No, that simply means that he's older than his contemporaries.
Is there like a Vlad Jr.?
Presumably.
Should we be bringing in the Muppet babies?
Oh God, no.
Yeah. All right then.
Besides, they cost more than us.
That's fair.
You hear the voice of the director again, send in the bets! And a bunch of suspended on wires, a bunch of baseball bats with paper mache bat wings taped to them with masking tape drop down. You hear, and then you hear the voice of a very familiar rat say, well, what do you want from me? You told me to get bats.
Count Von Count would like to step forward. And he says, this is my time to shine. And he would like to transform into a bat. And he would like to fly up, and then he would like to do a musical number of 5 little bats with the other bats.
Went out to play.
5 little bats came flying in the door. 1 flew away, that left 4. 4 little bats
One of
hiding
them
in a
goes up.
tree. And then he goes until, all of them disappear.
Oh my god.
One little bat, and that one's our friend. So now he comes down, and this is the end.
Aha!
This
You know,
can't be OSHA recognized. This is a danger waiting. This is a lawsuit
love
waiting
it.
to happen.
Wolf,
OSHA.
please
Have you seen
do
this
me
set?
a favor.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'd like you to roll me... Give me a finesse roll
I can do that.
on that. The choreography is very intricate on a number like
yeah.
this. Yes. Excuse me. Yes, you do it. You go up, you sing 5 little bats, it's also very impressive how quickly Count Von Count is sort of whisked away, and then his bat prop is dropped because it already has his cape and his little necklace medallion on. It's really, really, really immaculate work. You
Is Professor Honeydew paying you to say this? Are you sponsored? What's going on?
Tonight's episode brought to you by Honeydew Labs, recently listed on the NYSE. So please,
We're masters of cinema.
Check it out on Wealth Simple. No,
Wealth Simple.
Yes, you do it, and the end of the song is "One is your friend." So now somebody has a baseball bat. Who's gonna take the baseball bat?
Gotta be the Count, right? It's his friend. He's the only one who speaks bat.
No, it'll be me. I'm the one who does melee attacks, I think. I'm the strong one who swings.
It's made of wood. I'm allergic.
Can you hold it with the tinfoil? We'll have to take those off.
No, it's just fine. Look.
Oh,
Just
yes. Yes. Please. All right.
He's just swinging it around.
Do need to
Don't worry,
renegotiate
he's
my
had-
contract.
He's
Yeah,
had training.
Rolf, give me a force roll.
Yeah.
What sort of training are you talking about? Little League training?
Mostly potty training.
Oh no.
Beautiful. Rolf, you're just sort of wildly, blindly swinging around this baseball bat, like for no
Whoa!
good reason.
Whoa!
And you sort of lose your footing and trip, and you actually like obliterate part of the crypt set, the giant stone sarcophagus. You just whack a bunch of it off. A bunch of particulate white styrofoam goes flying everywhere, and bursting forth from out of the tomb is Vlad the Elder. And I'll bring him over here.
Oh no, Dracula's leftovers have gotten up. It was a refrigerator.
And he out jumps Animal with his drumsticks and his broken chains. Like, Vlad the Elder.
Okay, boy, fetch! And Rolf's gonna throw the bat to the other end of the set.
All right, that's going to be a finesse roll.
I'm going to destroy the rest of the set. Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay. You whip this bat like as hard as you can, and you, God, you just nail Animal right in the forehead with the bat. He goes down, and he's just like kind of twitching. They're like rah, 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 and he sort of sits up and he just rubs his head. Oh my God. Rolf, I think whatever you did, you set my mind straight. My
Quick,
God,
somebody
look
hit
at
him
me.
again!
I went to Juilliard,
Wait,
for God's sake.
Whack! with another stick on his head.
All right, give me a finesse roll count.
Just runs forward with like a piece of like a brick that he picked up, like a foam brick, and just bumps it off his head.
Just like there's an empty Corona bottle.
Oh,
9.
beautiful. You do. The bop doesn't really do anything, but what you don't realize is that the damage that's been done to the set, there's a sort of coil of rope that you trip over, and that drops one of the pot lights down on Animal's head. And he just looks at you and goes, ah!
Just when we were being threatened by actual dialogue.
Yorick, Horatio.
Oh, for God's sake.
Juilliard. And he just falls back unconscious.
Whoa, that was a close one.
I haven't seen work like this since my community theater days.
Yes, mess with the bat, get the bat. Ha ha!
Your wit is astounding.
Turns into a bat.
And I'd like for Dr. Carmichael, Peter Cushing as Dr. Carmichael,
Thank you.
to yes.
Please use my full title
I've
every
got
time.
it. Yes, I mean I'm sorry. I'm learning here just like everybody else. I'd like you to give me a focus check, please, Dr. Carmichael.
Focus, yes. My ideal stat. Okay. There we are.
Beautiful. You notice that around Vlad the Elder's neck hangs a small brass key.
Just a moment, gentlemen. And he'll do a little sort of elegant hop into the grave, right? And use his cane to fish the necklace, break it, and sort of get it into his hand.
Beautiful. Yes, you've now got a brass key. What it fits to, who can say?
Probably a lock.
Well, yes.
Get out of here with your logic. It's lock.
Is there a way out of this room?
There is indeed. There is a, I'm going to make this very clear, unlocked wrought iron gate that leads farther down, and the smell of stale air wafts up, as well as the smell of probably a fog machine.
Yeah.
That gate looks heavy, you guys. Let me do it.
You have no idea how much
And,
fog machines stink.
And
They're horrible.
Rolf goes over to try and lift it like it's a portcullis.
Perfect. give me a force, and I'll give you your +1 to melee on this one.
Nice.
As he's trying to lift it, can there be like several like crew members, like Muppet crew members that are going in and out of it, like with props and stuff?
There's yeah, you can see like there are a couple like pulling like pulleys, and you can see it's causing the lights to sort of strobe in an eerie red to simulate a 11, Brian, very good. Yes, there are crew members of the Wolf Dance.
I'd like to grab one of the crew members and just very lean down. Can I get an espresso, please? Thank you.
He says, yeah, listen, buddy, I'm a teamster. I don't really do anything.
Oh, I see.
They tells me to pull the rope, I pulls the rope.
Right, well, you pulls the rope.
What's an espresso?
Never mind. Be on your way.
Well, I don't know if you heard me the first time, but I'm a teamster. I don't really do anything. So I'm not going to go anywhere.
Right, well, then I'll leave.
I think that would be best.
Another successful labor negotiation.
Oh, God, are you in the union? Are you SAG?
Yes, why?
Give me a finesse roll. Dr. Carmichael, please.
Excuse me.
Peter Cushing as Dr.
Peter
Carmichael.
Cushing as
Thank you.
Dr. Carmichael. I'm sorry. Perfect. He picks up a wooden dowel that's laying on his feet and just sort of tries to hit you in your shins, being like, I hate SAG.
Stop that. Security?
And you see the security guard is... Who's the security guard? What's a big Muppet?
I'm pretty sure security would be Gonzo.
Gonzo, yeah. Perfect. Yeah, Gonzo comes over, he's dressed as a security
He's fired
guard.
out of a cannon into the sea.
Yeah, exactly, just clap. You hear boom, and he's ah! He gets up, but he's got like a security guard outfit on, but he's got his helmet on, like his great Gonzo helmet, but instead it's like got a sticker on it that says security. Says, yeah, all right. What do you want?
This gentleman is attempting to obliterate my shins.
Why?
Apparently, he's anti-union.
Well, what union?
The Screen Actors Guild, SAG.
Make me another finesse roll.
Oh, Christ.
Beautiful. Gonzo sort of looks at you and says, I'm sorry, did you say sag?
No?
I think at this point, Uncle Dilly will come in and forcefully push both of them just off screen. It's like,
Beautiful.
all right, enough.
Give me a force check, Uncle Deadly.
It better be good, otherwise we're downgrading you to Uncle Mainly.
Yeah, it's just a 9.
Beautiful, yeah. You should just take, you just shove them off the, you shove them off the set. Hey, we're working here.
Thank you, darling. Yes, well. Rolf, what on
Rolf-
earth are you doing?
Rolf has, as this is a set, he's sort of forgotten his own strength. And he's like, he tried to open this swinging gate like a portcullis.
Right.
And he's ended up just ripping it completely off the thing. And, probably doing it like a, just, flexing like a Muppet would flex.
Ralph, you do realize that everything you break comes out of your paycheck.
Oh, like I was getting paid?
Wait, you're not getting paid?
I most certainly am. I don't know about the rest of you.
So where do you think all of your budgets went? And he hikes his thumb over at the guest star.
And immediately at the mention of pay, you hear, Borky, move it along.
There. Excellent work you've done, Beast. Now we shall storm the castle proper. Beware, Dracula. Come, that means follow me. Come.
Oh,
Let's go.
yes. Beware.
Everybody else gets through, and then Rolf tries to put the gate back down. So he puts the set back together. Just follows. Oh, sorry.
Rolf, give me a finesse roll as you exit.
Oh, man. Classic.
Beautiful. You end up just like basically finishing off the demolition of this set. Making sure that this is the only take that you can
Yeah,
get
I hope we got it in one.
But you follow the stairway down and get to a large open space. It's a catacombs. The walls are lined with coffins and urns, memorial plaques. Here lies Lester Moore, 4 shots from a 44, no less, no more.
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s career. All this stuff. Cheeky Muppet-esque Easter eggs that the adults in the audience will appreciate, but the kids won't understand.
The plot line.
Yeah. R.I.P. DerWolf Spooky Stream.
There it is.
R.I.P.
You were too beautiful for
Ex's
this
dignity.
world.
Oh!
Excellent. And
Oh,
as
this place looks
sorry.
all like home.
Sure does, Uncle Deadly. It sure does. As a matter of fact, they've somehow managed to steal your house and convert it into this set.
This place doesn't look like home. It is my home.
Oh,
And I think at that, you're going to hear a very familiar voice, Uncle Deadly. Deadly! And from around the corner comes your wife with a rolling pin in one arm and a frying pan in the other. I don't have a token for her, but since this is now your house, she's... Well, you're in trouble. You're always in trouble.
We should move along quickly as can be.
I'll react as quickly as I can. I will unsheath the sword from my cane and create a crucifix. Back, foul beast. No, not you, Rolf.
oh, all right.
No, not you. No, not you, Count. That one.
Oh,
One with the rolling pin.
never mind.
All
Yes. Back away.
I think Yeah, at that, give me a focus.
Good.
Peter
That's the
Cushing
one I
as
wanted.
Dr. Carmichael.
Thank you.
Oh,
Ooh,
12.
solid.
That's perfect. And you seem to have confused her. She's holding the frying pan of the rolling pin like she's going to really go to town and probably injure some people. She just sort of looks at you and says, "Who are you supposed to be?"
And Uncle Dudley will say, "Quickly, that will only stun her for but a moment."
I love
great
you in
sheath.
Star Wars.
Oh yes, thank you very much. Yes, I
Is
actually
it true
came
that
to-
you wore slippers on set because your
was-
shoes pinched?
Yes, indeed. I was just about to mention that. Yes, yeah, very comfortable. Clashed a bit with the imperial mindset, as it were. Oh, it seems that everyone's left.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to, but can I get an autograph? My sister will just die.
Oh yes, certainly. Do you have a pen or something?
Oh, yeah, 1 second. Come over here. Are you sure you're not hungry? Do you want some coffee or something? Maybe an espresso?
Oh, well, if you're offering, I shan't refuse.
All right, you come in. You sit down. Now, what are you doing hanging around with my layabout husband anyway?
I think at this point, Uncle Dudley and Rolf will come in and forcibly drag Peter Cushing as Dr. Carmichael away and go, "No, don't be cut in by the foul beast. No."
Well, I was just waiting for the espresso. It's lovely to meet you.
It's lovely to meet you too, honey.
Count Von Count from the ceiling in bat form, turning back into Count form with a foam brick again, tries to bap her.
Beautiful.
Whoa!
Give me a finesse.
That's all I've got. That's all I've got for you.
I love it.
11.
Oh my god. So
Soon to be divorced.
you pick up your foam brick, which is not made of foam.
Just an actual brick.
You've managed to lay your hand on the only actual brick in this entire set, and you just whip it down, and like sort of as she's turning away to like walk back to her drawing room, her sitting room to finish her crossword puzzle for the day. Does anybody remember that scene in Terminator 2 when the Terminator promises he's not going to kill anybody, but he takes the canister with the tear gas grenades and shoots one guy like right in between the shoulder blades as he's walking away, and it sort of lifts him off the ground? It's exactly that. You throw it so hard, you hit her right between the shoulder blades, it picks her up off the ground, and sends her sprawling. She's not knocked out or anything. She just
Much like that guy, she's definitely dead.
She levers herself up on her elbows and says, "I keep telling him we got to fix this place. It's falling apart." She shuffles off, and you just hear, "Good. Clean that up in post."
I don't believe we have a post.
We
The
would
Count
have a
Von
post,
Count would
but
like to retrieve his
Counselor-
brick, put it into his cape, and then
Absolutely, yes. You can. Yes, you now
Now the
have
puppet just
another.
walks around crooked.
Yeah, you have another artifact brick.
Brick.
done.
This is it. Beautiful. And everybody else, Peter Cushing as Dr. Carmichael. You're sort of being dragged away by Rolf and Uncle Deadly further down into the set. And on the air, you smell the faint hints of an espresso that you likely now will never get to enjoy. But the work continues.
One must suffer for their art.
As you make your way into the caves, a cave set, which is really just the basement, redressed into a cave. However, you can see the boilers and the steam pipes for the building. This is an old theater, and then in the corner you see Rizzo and a few of the rats playing 5-card draw poker. And he sort of looks and says, "Oh, what are you guys doing down here?"
I think we're supposed to be in caves now.
"Oh, is that now?"
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
crap. All right, give me just 1 second. And he runs up and says, "All right, guys, come on, we gotta go. We gotta do the thing."
Sure. Let me do a dramatic monologue. let me tell you about how I first found out about Dracula. You see, I have been cursed with lycanthropy for a very long time.
Boing, 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 boing.
And
Boing, 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 boing.
I had a best friend named Golf.
Boing, boing, boing,
And he
boing,
was
boing.
always roaming the hills of
Golf
Scotland.
and Rolf.
But he also got lycanthropy, and he put all his time into researching. He really had his eye on the prize, getting the ball into the hole, as it were. And he finally came up with a cure. And he phoned me from Scotland, and he said, "Rolf, come to Scotland." And when I arrived, I found Dracula standing over his body, eating the one cure that could have cured me of my lycanthropy. So I've hated him ever since.
It was terribly moving.
It's also why I'm bad at golf.
Beautiful. I'd like everybody to please give me a focus check.
Count Von Count is crying. It's a very moving story.
I feel like this whole game is a focus check.
Well, except for Hex. All right. Count Von Count, you're crying over this absolutely moving scene as you take your extremely inarticulate Muppet hand and wipe your whole face to sort of mime wiping a single tear from your eye. You look up and you see it. You see the creature that you're supposed to encounter in this scene crawling along the ceiling. It's none other than Joe Replica, the spider. And you see him crawling up there. He looks down at all you guys and says, "Yeah, sorry I'm late. All right, let's do this. You think that you can best the power of Dracula? First, you must best me."
Oh, foul beast, you must stay where you are. And Uncle Dudley is going to lean over, just offset, say, "All right, do the ice stuff." And he's gonna just then go, "Ah!"
And there's a hairdryer and a thing of blue confetti.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I love that.
We'll freeze him into freeze his legs onto the ceiling.
You agree to this?
I love this. Yes. Give me a finesse check, please. I love this so much. I'm gonna make you do this at a +2 atop any normal bonus that you have for finesse.
Oh, good, because I have a +0.
Oh!
One of the teamsters is a little late on hitting the hairdryer. The blue confetti sprinkles out, and you see the spider, and he says, "My legs, all of them."
Now, quickly, while it is stunned.
You haven't seen the last of me. I suddenly have a different voice, but that's because I'm no longer played by Frank Oz.
Little streamers roll down from the ceiling to represent the ice.
Yes.
Yeah. Like little stalactites.
Okay, well, I'll see you later.
Yes,
See
I
you
think
for
we can
lunch.
we can just move on now.
Hey, guys, I don't know. I actually am stuck up here. I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
Lovely to
help.
see you. Goodbye.
Little help. Guys.
my
Guys.
wife's expecting you. Don't be late.
Bounce, 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 bounce,
Yo,
bounce, bounce.
Your wife? You can't leave me like this, man. You can't leave me like this. For the love of God.
Enjoy your espresso.
Oh, she's got espresso? That's not so bad.
And apple pie.
Beautiful. I love it.
Two things that historically spiders cannot enjoy.
Very good. You exit the basement, and the script says this next bit is supposed to be a staircase climbing montage. However, you notice the staircase seems to have collapsed.
Oh, I wonder how this could have happened.
Uncle Dudley pulls out the script and pages through and says, "We're doing it live." And throws the script behind him.
There are moorings on the walls, places that you can grab onto and climb up if you're so inclined. Huh? Get it? Inclined. Okay.
Oh, I got that one.
I'm going to subtly gesture for my stunt double to come on set.
That's coincidentally, that's also Gonzo. He's dressed like Peter
The
Cushing
velvet. Yeah.
as Dr. Carmichael, and he's like, "Hey, you know, one thing about being your stunt double is they dress me pretty snappy."
Yes, you look lovely. Now, if you would please, the walls.
Oh, yeah. All right. Come on, ye friends. I'm British guy.
That was a pretty good. It was pretty good.
I can't
Yeah.
tell the difference.
You may.
That was excellent.
He begins to climb and says, "You know, you'd prefer another target, a military target, than name the system." He seems to have not read the script and is only doing lines from Peter Cushing movies he's seen.
I studied at the Guildhall School of Music and Drama for this.
Rolf immediately rolls his ears into buns and is like, yeah, not the Alderon system, though. Not Yavin either. It turns out I don't know these lines.
No, I won't be doing this again.
Beautiful. Anybody who's not the Count and has the ability to turn into bats and fly, make me a force check. Peter Cushing is Dr. Carmichael, please.
Thank you.
Make me a force check at a -2 for Gonzo.
Oh, Christ. I should have done it myself.
Oh
my god!
Oh, no.
2 on these.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so Hex rolls an 8. Okay, so Gonzo is not the one that falls.
There must have been a chicken at the top.
Do you think this is a thing that I could add a D6 beast die to?
Yes.
Awesome, I'm at 10.
There you go. Beautiful. So Rolf, yeah, you managed to hold your ground, keep your footing, all 4 feet of yours.
Yeah.
And one of them
Climb up.
One of them on Uncle Dudley's face as he slips.
Yeah.
Just pushes off of me.
You just like drives you down.
Sorry.
And Uncle Deadly, in turn, you fall into Gonzo, who sort of does a cliffhanger scene like Stallone. Just like one-armed. Something fell. I don't know what it is, but I'm getting a little animated here.
No. This is all practical, live action.
Yeah, it's practical effects. We're not no digital shit. But the stairwell has had a problem with spiders, real ones, lots of them.
Oh no!
They're waiting for the studio's deposit check to clear escrow before they can call the Orkin guy.
Mm-hmm.
These little baby spiders swarm all over all of you, except for Peter Cushing as Dr. Carmichael, who is now in his, in his like star chair, like his director style chair, speaking to Uncle Deadly's wife, who has brought him an espresso. he's having a very fine time. She says, "Oh, I love all your work. You're just so wonderful and handsome to boot."
You're very flattering. Thank you. You're doing an excellent job, boys.
And you guys are just like
Whoa!
covered in spiders.
Ah!
And everybody give me their best ability check.
Is that me included?
No, because you're not
Okay.
in. You roll it for Gonzo.
All right,
His
cool.
PS, his best ability check is -2.
Of course it is.
That's a force roll of 9.
Beautiful. And
You wouldn't think it,
Okay.
but their Arcanist best ability is also Force.
beautiful, yeah, because a lot of your spells are forceful.
Oh.
Yeah. So dumb. Gonzo, you hear me go, "Oh God, spiders! I'm allergic! Somebody get my Benadryl! Where's my Benadryl?" And he begins pawing through his thing, not realizing that he's taken both hands off the handholds, and just sort of Wile E. Coyote style, just looks down, looks at the camera. Oh no, and plummets.
And can Uncle Deadly use some magic to create a force cushion to hold him in place
Yes,
and pull him along like a
yes. Give
like
me
a
a force
magical
roll.
rope?
No. Please don't mention the force.
Give me a force roll, Uncle Deadly. Beautiful. 9. You put your hand down. You mutter a magical incantation, and 4 Teamsters come out with a big giant fan and turn it on. Gonzo, almost as though he was expecting it, grips his the collar of his beautiful suit, rips it off. He's got like a Mission Impossible style wingsuit on, and flies back up to the top of the stairwell, and then says, "Hey, what took you guys so long?"
Oh, just dealing with spiders, that's all.
"Spiders? Where?" And no, he doesn't fall again. That'd be dumb. Everybody, though, manages to make it up. Peter Cushing as Dr. Carmichael. They bring you around the back of the set and up
Right.
a flight of stairs. You sort of tag out for Gonzo, and
Yes,
you
bracing.
just hear Gonzo as he goes down the stairs. "Prima donna." What? You've reached the top of the stairs. Now, I need somebody to roll me a d8, and I'm going to say, Brian, roll me a d8, please.
A 7.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You arrive at the top of the stairs in a library. Volumes and volumes of ancient, forbidden lore line rows and rows of bookshelves, stacks and stacks, tables laden with ancient scrolls and wisdom.
Uncle Deadly shuffles over with a leather-bound book in his hand and says, "Well, look, Dracula's got a copy of the script too."
Oh no, does that mean he knows we're coming?
I would like to make a check to look
Please.
at the script and to see where Dracula is and see
Okay.
if he's supposed to know where we're coming. Wait, I think I remember reading this part.
Yeah. You consult the script, and you know that Dracula is waiting for you in his throne room.
I think it would be funny if the Count is looking for where the throne room is, but he's missing that page of the script.
Excellent.
Flip, flip, flip,
I
flip.
love it.
I seem to have misplaced that part.
And at this point, you hear a shuffling from behind you, and stepping out from around the corner is Dracula's nefarious henchman, the Hunchback, aka Sweetums. And he steps out around and says, "Oh, hey guys. Oh, I mean, who dares disturb the library of my master?"
Oh, it's just us.
Hello.
Oh,
No. You've got to give it some more pathos, some more drama, the frisson. Yes,
Mr. Cushing, do you mind if I play off you a little bit for this one?
Oh, yes, absolutely, of course.
All right.
Shall I go first, or shall you?
Please.
Oh, yes, thank you. Ready? And it is I, Dr. Algernon Carmichael, righter of wrong, slayer of evil. We are here to destroy your foul master, Dracula.
Carmichael. You may have thought you bested me the last time we... Oh, wait, I don't have a sword. Hang on. Take two. You may have thought you bested me the last time we were both in Lisbon.
Ah, yes, the Lisbon affair. I do recall you left me quite a nasty scar.
Yes, and now I'm here to finish the job.
Or if I have anything to say about it, shing, and I'll take out the cane sword again.
Ah, swords again. Well, have at you. And Sweetums sort of pads in, looks up on the wall, and there's like prop swords, and picks one up, and you can see it's very noticeably like flimsy.
Rubber, yeah.
But he adopts a fencing stance.
Like to imagine the Beast, the Arcanist, and the Vampire are all sitting there eating popcorn, watching this play out.
I was literally about to say that. Yes.
Rolf takes out his teeth.
Lawn chairs.
On guard, and Errol Flinning it.
He is rather
excellent.
good at acting, isn't he? We have a lot to learn.
I thought
That's
we were
gonna
doing a pretty good job.
I'm not saying we're not, but I mean, wow.
Speak for yourself. I have been classically trained.
Yeah, by the time you were classically trained, I was already 400 years old.
Is that what they call your training? Classical.
I was in Hamlet, the first one.
Well, Peter Cushing as Dr. Carmichael, please give me a finesse roll as you duel this monstrosity.
Very good.
That's exceptional. Very good indeed. You are the consummate actor.
I too am classically trained.
Yeah.
Murder.
I was being trained when the classics were being written.
So please, Peter Cushing as Dr. Carmichael the Alchemist, describe your epic duel with Sweetums the Hunchback throughout this library.
So we're doing a kind of it's sort of a Princess Bridey kind of walking the room, getting up on like the long sort of tables where all the lamps are, where you do sort of these large studying, reading, or getting on top of bookshelves and they're falling over, and it's a very acrobatic kind of a set piece, sort of whatever the Gothic equivalent of the Wild West stunt show is.
Beautiful.
And at that point, like at one point, I grab a hold of a chandelier and swing over and do that classic, kick to the head. And I've got my blade trained on Sweetums as he's fallen over.
Yeah.
Right.
And it seems I see you've bested me again. Well, go on then. Finish it.
That's the difference between you and me, you foul fiend. I still value life, while you twist it for your own dark purposes.
He says, as I sit here, at your mercy, I begin to question my life's course. And Sweetums stands up. All the other lights dim. The spotlight falls upon him. And he begins a musical number about how all he ever really wanted to do was cut hair.
Rolf plays the piano for it.
Can I see the script? Is another musical number?
It's you've got you on the piano, and you've got the Count Von Count on the guitar, like a soft, like acoustic guitar strumming.
Uncle Deadly on the harmonica.
For the soulful bits in the middle.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then as he finishes, he turns again to you, Peter Cushing, as Dr. Carmichael.
Oh, yes, and put the script back in my jacket.
Places a hand on your shoulder and says, "You've taught me a valuable lesson today. And I hope one day I can return the favor by giving you the best haircut you've ever had."
I look forward to it, my newfound friend. Go with God, or whatever denomination you prefer.
But you'll need this. And he reaches into his jacket, not his jacket, his rags,
Mm-hmm.
pulls off another key. This one is a silver key. Says, "You'll also need a gold key to enter Dracula's throne room."
You know
see.
where it is.
Give me...
Wait! He's not supposed to tell us that. It's part of the Act 3.
Oh,
And he just
sounds like somebody
reach-
actually read the script.
pulls out the script and says, "Oh, he's right.
The one page I didn't lose.
Oh, yes, look at that.
I,
Don't remember negotiating in Act 3, but
alas, I do not."
Hey, you've already been paid. You're in it now.
shall you flee your former master's castle and wander the waste?
Also known as
And-
New Jersey.
Oh, yes, I think we all knew what we were talking about.
And he clutches dramatically at his chest as he drops to one knee and says, "Oh no, my master realizes that I have betrayed him. And now he takes his pound of flesh. Farewell, my friends.
I will.
Farewell."
I'll get on my knee and like guide him down to the floor.
It's getting dark now. Very dark.
That's just the stage lights dimming.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
My
a
friend.
lamp dimming.
The darkness is but another undiscovered country. You shall find a new place, a new settlement there of joy and light. But first you must pass through the veil.
do you think, Dr. Carmichael, that they will need haircuts? And he dies.
Aw.
And you gave your life like a candle in the wind.
In the arms
Couldn't understand
of an angel.
when the rain
Oh,
set
sorry,
in.
wrong one.
There can't be two musical numbers in this act.
Yeah, and he
This is a
he opens
modern
one eye and
Muppets
says,
movie. We can have
"No,
as
that's
many
a-
musical numbers as we want.
I agree with Mr. Cushing. That's a hat on a hat."
Act 3.
Alas, poor Sweetums, I know you well.
And Sweetums cracks an eye again before you leave, reaches into his rag and says, "Oh, by the way, Peter, here's that $20 I owe you."
Oh, yes, thank you very much. Yes. Pocket that.
And says, "I guess I'll just lie here until they call cut."
Now Dracula has gone too far, slaying a man for whom life had just begun to blossom. Well, we must now make Dracula's very life wither in his hands.
Nice and dramatic.
Don't care much for ham.
That's okay. Turns out Peter Cushing has been chewing the scenery.
I beg your pardon? Is this not a Gothic picture?
No, it is. It's just we didn't expect the ham to be so chewed. If anything, I thought I would be doing the chewing. And he puts his fangs back in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not know that I was working with well, with felt Daniel Day-Lewis's.
Ooh. Ouch.
Welcome to the Muppet Show.
Today
Yes,
I
Shall we
learned.
move on to the next room then?
Today I
Yes,
learned
well-
sometimes words can hurt worse than a steak. Youch.
And then I'll turn to the camera and say, yes, and that is an important life lesson to remember, children. Words are indeed a weapon, and they should be wielded carefully. We should use them as tools, not as means of scarring and hurting each other. Make sure that when next you arrive at school, you keep in mind the Count's wise wisdom and wield your tools effectively. After all, one would not want to become a figure of evil like Dracula himself. Ta-ta.
Beautiful. And Peter Cushing as Dr. Carmichael. Roll me a d6, please. A single d6.
There we are.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Seems like we might be getting into the real meat of this. And so Rolf pulls out his Zweihander.
Good Lord.
I just brought one weapon, and this is the one I brought.
That's it.
The Count pulls out two nunchucks that have hot dogs as the wooden bits. You said to bring the meat.
There's a great deal of tonal inconsistency in this scene. That's an actual Zweihander. And that man is gesticulating with Frankfurters. What the devil is going on?
Welcome to the Muppet Show.
Yes, you said that line already. Can we move on to the next scene, please?
Indeed.
Oh,
You pass through a door into Dracula's lunarium. Peter
Oh, you
Cushing
know.
as Peter Cushing as Dr. Carmichael. You know what a lunarium is. It's a place for studying the heavens, studying the
Yes, of
stars,
course.
tracking their movements. However,
I'm sure there's an orrery in there.
somebody has misinterpreted lunarium. And it's a circular room painted 360 degrees with a mural of Northern Ontario, Canada, when the loons come to roost. So there's a beautiful scene of a lake, loons flying towards it, loons flying away, and there's a wind chime that somehow sounds like the crying of loons when the fan blows through it, almost like a panpipe configuration.
No, I've never seen such a beautiful lunarium. Say what you will about Dracula's evil heart. He is a man of incredible science and a naturalist.
And incredible misunderstanding, it seems.
meanwhile, Rolf is just chasing around.
No. Heel.
Sorry, that's just my old hunting dog instincts
Yes,
kicked
of
in
course.
there for a second.
Speaking of hunting dog, you hear a monstrous snarl, a pair of red eyes from a doghouse in the far corner. Not corner. There are no corners in this room. It's circular, but on the
I was
far
about to
side
say,
of the room,
that's a feat.
in the
From-
corner of this circular room,
From an eldritch corner. Define
Yeah.
geometry.
from a non-Euclidean corner in this circular room,
Our Lovecraftian room.
comes a hideous, ravening beast from the depths of hell. He's also on Fraggle Rock. Cerberus, the Hound of Hell himself, Sprocket, just comes out sort of casually, and you can see he's got like almost like a hood over him, and attached to the hood sewn on are like two other dog heads.
They just flop around.
And they're just like flop. Yeah, they're like they ran out of stuffing for one, and it's like partially collapsed. And he just sort of looks at you guys and goes, "Bark."
We're just passing through. We're heading up to kill Dracula. So if you could just stand aside.
Sprocket pulls out the script.
How is he doing that without thumbs?
I don't think this one's going to let us through without some altercation.
Wait.
And he
I
makes
remember this part.
fisticuffs.
I remember this part. I do. Hold on. Flips through the script as well. Meanwhile, he takes one of the Frankfurters nunchucks, looks down and says, "Ah, yes, the beast has a weakness," and chucks it at him to see if he will chase it away into the corner of the non-Euclidean
Circular room.
What's Count Von Count's highest ability?
It's a 2d6 plus 2. I think it's his finesse.
Oh, wait, is it finesse?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Give me a finesse. I'll give you an additional plus
12.
1 on this.
13.
Oh, it's 12 already. My God. Yeah. You throw it, and you can see Sprocket's like really into character right now, and he's growling a little bit. As soon as that nunchuck flies over his head, though, he's like, "Woo!" and he takes off after it. Peter Cushing is Dr. Carmichael. Please give me a focus.
Oh. Very well. I shall.
There's a problem, Peter Cushing as Dr. Carmichael. This evil beast on his collar has, instead of a name tag, a gold key dangling.
Damn it all. We get one of those, don't we? PG-13?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, excellent.
Yep.
Looks at like the PG-13 thing, goes, and also one F-bomb.
Oh, yes. I suppose we should leave that to the end. Yes, very good. Come here, boy. Come here.
And Sprocket's like eating a sausage right now.
Here's what I want to do. I want to spend one of my coins, right? Since
Please,
I'm the alchemist.
Yep.
I'm going to create a magical device. It'll essentially be the world's greatest play toy, right? With a sort of, it's got squeaks up the wazoo and it's all jingly and and it should be a rubbery kind of replica of Dracula himself, right? as a chew toy. And so, look here, look, who's here?
Whoa, what's that?
No, bro. Here, why don't you both and just throw it into the other corner of this circular room?
Non-Euclidean circular room.
Well, before I do that, I'll get him to come over.
Yeah.
And get the key, yank the key off the collar.
He just sort of looks down at it. Pats his collar, but is really more concerned with whether or not the collar itself is still there. And
fetch.
He bounds off after it.
Rolf is very much like, oh no.
Steady.
Rolf,
Steady.
Give me a focus roll at a -2.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, you really want that chew toy. But you're a professional, Rolf. You went to Juilliard.
So insulting.
It
that
looks
video
like
of
we
you
have all 3 keys.
certainly does. Certainly does. One more room in the main hall to explore before you reach the tower. You must find the entrance to the tower. So please, Uncle Deadly, roll me a d4.
A 4.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You end up in Dracula's treasury.
Oh.
Piles of gold, a Scrooge McDuckish amount of gold coins, chests, jewels, wealth beyond imagination. But the room is guarded by a fearsome guardian. Indeed, perhaps one of Dracula's most powerful minions, a dragon.
Friend of yours, Deadly?
Laying on a settee with his chef's hat on, is Delbert. And he sort of looks at you guys and goes, "Oh!" And you can see he's been reading the script. He stands up and says, "Who dares enter my treasure hoard like thieves in the night?"
Actually, we're a little lost. Trying to get to the Dracula's throne room. May have taken a wrong turn. Could you just show us on our way?
He pulls the script out.
See, this is why I insisted on rehearsal.
Well, this is a rehearsal. This is the last dress rehearsal, so we're just
No,
ironing
it
out-
isn't. No, we're filming at the moment, right
What?
now. Yes,
Oh
look.
my God, the cameras are right there. Oh boy, I'm freaking out, you guys.
Hey, no, this is perfectly normal. It's perfectly breathe.
Begins to hyperventilate.
Just forget the cameras are there. Look at this shiny Zweihander. He like waves it.
Is that a real sword?
Yeah.
Rolf, they told you after Hamlet you weren't supposed to have a real sword anymore.
They told me I could pick one prop from the weapons table.
Hamlet takes place in Denmark. Why would I have a Zweihander there? Never mind.
How do you think I got married?
How is that
Denmark?
relevant?
Yeah. Okay. Forget the cameras.
No, dragon,
The cameras.
just breathe. 1, 2, 3.
All right, and he exhales, and a gout of flame comes across the room. These coins, you think they were fake? Somehow, they're actual gold, and begin to melt into a molten pool as you stand on one of the hillocks of gold. The level of molten hot, I remind you, scalding liquid begins to rise as the dragon, takes flight on, again, a pair of papier-mâché wings being pulled up on a 5-point harness.
Oh.
It says, "And now you will die!"
So we got our money's worth on that eBay purchase, huh?
So this is where all of the budget went.
Yes. Well, it looks like we're out of it at the moment.
Well, that's why I was so nervous. We only get one take of this.
What will we ever do? Intermission.
Okay, go. Let's all go to the lobby.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby
Yeah.
and get ourselves some snacks.
Don't worry, everyone. I'll handle this. And once again, he'll go. Uncle Dudley will lean out. More ice stuff, and go right down on his feet to super cool the molten metal and just
Beautiful.
the area in front of him. Just create like a metal bridge.
Yeah, give me a force check.
A 9.
A 9. Excellent. You do indeed succeed. And like from above, you can see like there's some guys, some teamsters up on the catwalks. They've got like some coolers, and they just dump a bunch of ice
Oh yeah.
into the molten gold, and it hardens out a pathway for you.
It fills the set with steam, and we can't
Yeah.
work for 30 minutes.
Yes, it causes boiling hot steam
Yes.
to
Our skin
to shoot up,
evaporates.
and you hear Delbert go, "Ow, ow, ow, ow!" And says, "Guys,
Here, quick."
pull me up!" And they just, woo, woo, woo. He gets pulled up out of the scene. He says, "Oh, if it's all the
That
same
was
with
some
you
quick
guys,
thinking, Alchemist.
I'm gonna go back to my cooking show."
Reasonable.
No, you misunderstood. I'm the alchemist. He's the arcanist.
Oh, well then, Arcanist, that was some quick thinking.
Oh well,
Have
thank
I told you guys why I must be the one to defeat Dracula?
You know, I don't think you have.
Well, you remember my friend Gulf? So I looked up his notes, and it turns out that the thing that you needed to take to cure your lycanthropy is something that will drift in the blood, and since Dracula drank the blood of my friend Gulf, he must carry it in his body. So if I can just eat some part of his body, I should be able to cure my lycanthropy. I was thinking probably his legs.
You just hear from the dragon in the harness. Oh, that's dark.
Swedish chef is like, more pork, PG, more pork.
NC-17. Oh, work, need to work.
No, don't worry, darling. As long as we don't show it, we can imply it.
Mm.
Show, don't tell. Well, in this case, tell, don't show.
My God. What have I done?
I think I see an exit on the other side of this treasure room for some reason. That's just bad
Indeed.
design.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It reads catering. Is that a problem?
Oh, thank goodness!
Craft services.
I didn't
Right,
get any of those
stop
products
it.
from before.
Yes, we need another nunchuck.
I am down to just the one pair. Or one half of a pair? I've never been good with math.
It's horrible. I love it. Yes, you head into craft services. There's a catering table set up. It's tastefully appointed with some, sandwiches cut up into little squares, or not little squares, little triangles.
Yes.
There are ladyfinger sandwiches as well. There are some,
Cucumber and watercress.
yeah.
The
There's,
Muppets move towards the
mineral
craft
water.
table and are immediately told that that's not for them. It's only for the human
Nope,
actors.
that's yeah, sorry guys, that's
Oh.
just for Mr. Cushing.
Do I at least get some dog food?
We still
Oh,
have
you
the
already
nunchucks.
ate twice today.
Oh,
You'll be hearing from my manager. He turns to the beast. Tell them. Sad puppy dog face.
I do think you need better representation, my dear.
Well, Rolf has a law degree.
What
oh
are you,
yeah.
what are you doing in entertainment then?
That's incredible. He's not even a beagle.
You could be making loads of money. Well, what are you doing here?
It's easier.
Oh, Kermit's my best friend.
Yes, of course. You're a dog. He's a frog.
We rhyme.
Oh, yes, like you in golf.
And
Well, they were-
frogs live on logs, and dogs like to chase them.
Well, also, they were in a band in college called the Oggs.
I like to think that during the
Didn't land, huh?
I like to think that during the caves monologue, we got a flashback, and Golf was actually just Kermit.
Kermit wearing a Rolf costume.
Yeah.
No, Dracula's slain me. Oh shit.
Wonderful. He takes some time
I'm
to
crossing.
rest.
I'm crossing over the rainbow connection.
God. You,
Oh.
you spend some time at craft services, and you're directed to the stairwell set, the tower set, and well, the dragon and the all the gold that you melted that blew the budget. So really, this is just a shot of you walking up some stairs. And you just hear whoa, monsters in post. You say, all right,
Yeah.
any more?
Hey,
So,
hey
shall
guys,
we-
I think we need to fill in the time for this. So, does
yes.
one of you want to tell how we first joined forces?
Well, I first met up with the Beast here in Brisbane. Don't know how we got to Brisbane, but I think it had something to do with
In our Zeppelin.
yes. We were chasing down one of Dracula's daughters.
She was a real dog.
It's a very silly film.
Oh, too silly. It's too silly. Shutting it down. Too silly. Move it along.
Right, move it along. Well, that's enough of that.
As you reach the top of the tower, it's connected by a small bridge to a room that, well, really shouldn't be where it is.
Right.
It's got this thin bridge, and this whole room just supported all of its weight on this bridge. How does that even work? But it's a movie. It's the magic of Hollywood, baby. There's an ornate door with a beautiful calligraphied letter K.
Oh, damn, I left my Zweihander at craft services. I'm not going back down all those steps.
Perhaps that's for the best, Rolf. Don't want to accidentally decapitate one of your friends.
Yes.
That's
Also,
true.
The Count can turn into a bat, and you can swing him around.
Excellent.
So everyone's happy. Now, I believe that K is for key, and I will retrieve.
What an
Wow, I
astute
would never have thought
deduction.
that.
Yes, that's why they pay me the big bucks.
You insert each key in turn. Yes, you push. Absolutely, yes.
Dark
Open the
Souls.
door into an ornate throne room. A red carpet in a strip leads to a sort of raised dais. A throne sits before a giant stained glass window of something. Let's say of all of this movie's sponsors.
Fantastic.
It's Pepsi.
Big product placement. Yeah, it's like Kermit's got the Pepsi.
Oh, very refreshing.
And,
It's the taste of a generation. Or is that Coke? I don't know.
sitting in the throne is none other than the archfiend himself,
Oh no.
Count Dracula.
Oh no, it's Golf. I mean
Golf?
Dracula.
Die,
Is that
monster.
you?
Die, monster. You don't belong in this world.
And then Uncle Deadly will also strike
Oh
a
yeah?
Muppet pose that is supposed to be intimidating, but is a Muppet. So it's just
Well,
like,
you're 3 feet, so you...
Fun Count
Everybody's like
slowly
waist high.
swinging his
Pierce.
last remaining you know, nunchuck,
Meat chuck.
sausage chuck.
And
Chuck.
Count Kermit rises from his throne, says, what is a man but a pitiful little pile of secrets?
Words are as empty as your soul.
But I do
Muppet
like-
kind ill needs a savior such as you.
I do like the alliteration, though.
Oh, yes, that was a nice touch.
Wait, I thought that Kermit was golf. I'm now very confused.
No, you see, yeah, one man in his age can play many parts.
Yeah, that was just a flashback scene that we used to establish a sense of continuity.
Ah, same character. Same actor, different characters.
Different
yes,
Ah, understood.
Mhm.
Just like how the whole force thing, I understand. Bit slow on the uptake. Continue.
Muppet kind ill needs a savior such as you.
Oh,
You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
I already did the what is a man? But,
Oh,
No,
see,
uh,
I'm sorry. They must have.
no,
They must have
one
fixed this
second.
in.
Nope, I think that's my fault.
Oh no! I'll just get the script out. Yeah.
Count Von Count is going to slowly like bobble over and go up next to Kermit and go, "Bah! Curse my sudden but inevitable betrayal! Ha ha!"
You fucking asshole!
Being subordinate, that's your one. This is yes. Now my faithful ally, Count Von Count. I only see 3 enemies to vanquish before us. Shall we count them together?
One! Ah!
One.
Ah! Ah! Two!
2.
Ah! 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 3! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Have at you.
Ah!
Couldn't you
And
throw a goblet of wine or something?
oh, right. And
We don't have any drinks.
I left my goblet at craft services.
Yes, it's probably next
I'm
to
not
this
going all the way back
Zweihander.
down those stairs.
Oh yes.
The Count goes to turn into a bat, and as he does so, I'd like to say that the Teamsters are taking a break, and so he jumps into the air and just lands on his face, and the nunchucks go flying in the air, fall down, and then bop him on the back of the head, and he goes, "Blah!" and just goes unconscious.
But because he's already in a state of rigor mortis, Rolf picks him up and uses him like a bat.
He is a bat.
Exactly.
See, there's many layers.
Don't worry.
I'd
Dracula
like to flavor this that I can assist and give him a +1
Yeah.
to his things.
Rolf already gets a +1 to his strength, but yeah, you'll give
I
him
give another
absolutely
+1.
a +2.
I can say I'm assisting and give another +2.
So let's have this epic
Whoa!
final confrontation
Whoa!
Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
with the Vamphibian.
Boo.
I tried to hit
Ah,
him. I tried to hit him with the other vampire.
All right, you swing one vampire at another.
You're so yeah, I was about to
Give me
say
a
so
force check.
you're so angry. You hit a vampire with another vampire.
I use my beast die.
That's
All right.
that's already a 5 + 2 + another 2, isn't it?
Yep.
You're at
But I have
11.
beast die. How am I?
He's got beast
how,
die. Might as well use him.
how am I ever going to accidentally turn into a beast and have to attack you guys?
That's true.
Mhm.
Holy
Oh
shnikes.
my God,
I did not roll a full 6.
that's good. It's good because we all know what happens.
There's the Super Smash Brothers sound. Queen
Yeah.
sailed into the air.
Yeah, you just sort of tee up for, and you see Kermit go. You
Yes.
just whack. You just whack him. He goes careening around. There are these pillars, these Gothic stone pillars holding up the roof. He just sort of whacks them, and you hear the pinball noises.
Ching,
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 ching, ching, ching, ching, ching, ching, ching, ching. Then he drops down. And you can see the pupils of his eyes has been replaced by the words tilt,
Mm.
and he just sort of stands up and says, "It'll take more than that to stop me.
Well, I have brought the best that I can do now, and Uncle Dilly will lean back out of the stage now. Do the lightning one. He goes, I
yes.
summon the storm.
Yeah, and
Beware our
one of them's
pinball wizard.
one of the teamsters has a piece of sheet metal that he's like, and the other one has like a comb with wax paper kazoo.
Yeah, just the
And,
light of someone with a flashlight
and
up
it's
in the
like,
rafters.
flashlight is like clicking it on and off, click, 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 click.
God damn it. Batteries.
And go ahead and give me a force check.
13.
13 is very good, and you do the light clicks down on him. Kermit, for his part, sells it beautifully. Ah!
Now that's acting.
I've not come this far to be stopped by the likes of you. And he stands up and says, "Ha!" And he just freezes in place for like 30 seconds. He looks over and goes, "Did we get it?" And you hear something. Yep. He says, "Okay, guys. So what's going to basically happen in this scene is I'm going to morph into a giant monster, but I don't have a giant monster costume, so we're just going to put that in post. So
I see.
when I come to interact, just pretend like I'm a big scary monster, and really sell the terror, okay?"
So is the monster a representation of fear, anger, man's inhumanity to man?
Exactly. Yes, the last one, man's hubris and
yes, of course.
inhumanity to man. That's exactly right. That's why you get paid the big bucks.
Yes. Well, not anymore. We've melted the...
Oh, by the way, don't cash that check until next Friday.
Yes, I anticipated that.
All right, let me put my acting prowess to good use. Okay, man's hubris. It's easy. I just need to be scared of something I don't fully understand.
Now that's
was-
acting. And Kermit will attack each of you in turn. I need all of you to roll me a finesse check, please. Rolf, you can use your beast die on this.
Nice.
Oh, I failed.
I too have failed.
Wait,
No.
I thought I was on your side. Blah! Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal as well.
Beautiful. Wolf, you only take 1 point of damage from this. However, Peter Cushing as Dr. Carmichael and Uncle Deadly, you each take 3.
Uncle Deadly will sell it by throwing himself bodily backwards.
Ooh. Excellent. Well done. Throw yourself backwards. Kermit says, yes. Feel the wrath of Dracula.
I think what they do with the Muppets when they toss them in the air, you see the count
Yeah.
go flying out of. These,
They just throw the puppet.
They just throw the puppet.
just ragdoll.
Beautiful.
I will careen backwards and hit the stained glass window and cause it to crack.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
is
love
that
it.
not? Oh, I'm sorry. I was expecting that vase to fall away. That's real.
It's actually it's
I'm-
That's where the other half of the budget went.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. You can take that out of my check.
Oh no, don't worry about that. As long as the take is good, we're fine.
Oh no, it was
Just-
quite. Yeah.
I'll take it out of everybody else's checks.
No! They wrote all the music.
Beautiful. And Count Kermit once again sort of stands up straight and he's like, well, just remember, I'm a big monster right now, so scary faces. Scary faces.
No.
That's good. Says, now for the final curtain. And he's like, okay, now you're supposed to like scream no and attack me.
No!
Whoa!
Did we really
And then
settle on no?
pauses for a second, and he's putting his tinfoil.
I mean, well, what would you
claws
prefer?
back on. Yep. All right. Here we go.
I would. Well, no, just seems rather perfunctory.
Okay. Would you like to ad-lib it?
Yes, if you don't mind.
No, of course, please.
Is it not too late for a rewrite?
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Oh no, we've already used. We
Work,
used
work.
ours.
Oh, that's this. All this is, wait. I'll put that on B-roll.
Oh, this isn't going on the DVD.
Oh, well, maybe maybe in 20 years when we re-release it, we can put that on as an extra.
Oh, I see. Yes, very good.
I'm ready, everybody. I have my claws on.
Ah,
All right. Okay.
very good.
All right. Let's go.
Oh!
Your reign of terror must end.
All right. Everybody, give me your highest stat roll,
Oh boy.
and I want you each
That.
to. Oh. Teamsters are still on break. Count.
Yeah. He's like, form of the bat!
No, this time they. Okay, I got it. Perfect. Okay, good.
Can my bat prop
All right.
fall on me and knock me unconscious?
Yeah, that's exactly what
Oh!
happened. Plonk.
Oh!
And I want everybody else to describe their final attack against Dracula.
Please, I don't want to put any words in anyone's mouth, but I assume that the Beast and Dr. Cunningham will attack them with their weapons respectively.
Yes.
No.
Okay, that's why I wanted to ask, because I, as the Arcanist, would like to employ the strange and powerful arcane powers and give a magical boost to whatever both of them are doing. So in Rolf's case, like pushing forward to give them extra force. And then
It's a swarm of rats, just like pushing him forward.
the Muppet rat.
Just pick him up.
Ah, Jesus, so heavy.
Sorry, guys.
All
I
right.
didn't know this was happening.
All right, guys, you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
I will
What's-
use a
what is
coin.
Dr. Ooh,
Yeah,
all right,
I'll
please.
spend a coin to pull out. It says right here in the rule book, I'm going to pull out a holy hand grenade that I've borrowed from a set across town because Terry Gilliam owed me a favor.
He's a good friend of yours.
Yes.
Very
And
good.
I'll twist the thing. 1, 2, 5.
I think you mean
Nope.
3.
3.
Oh yes, 3. Chuck it.
Beautiful.
Where's that coming from?
Excellent.
Meanwhile, Rolf just jumps over, sinks his claws in, and then oh,
He
on
just said,
Kermit's leg.
come on, Rolf. This costume's a rental. And he's chopped out. The holy hand grenade falls down and bursts into a puff of glitter. Dracula clutches at his eyes and goes, "Oh no, I am slain!" And Dr. Carmichael, you realize the bit of the stained glass window you broke away reveals a pure shaft of morning sunlight piercing into the room. And
Taste my shaft.
No.
Far?
No, I think that was perfect.
Excellent.
That one's for the adults. Oh wait, I'm unconscious. Ooh.
It's
yes,
continuity.
the the light strikes Kermit, Count von Kermit, Kermit Dracula, Count Dracula, whatever you like, and well, nothing happens because they're going to do it in post, but he just sort of lies back and goes, "Oh," and then you hear, "We're good," and everybody claps. And Kermit gets up and says, "Oh, it was great working with you, Peter. I really appreciated you being willing to do this, being such a big star and all."
Yes, of course. I'm trying to reach out and do more experimental projects. You see, and
Well,
I know the kids love it.
well, Vincent Price always said he loved doing stuff with us because, he was growing his next generation of fans.
Oh yes, Vincent, of course, has a lovely way of cutting right to the quick, and yes, getting to the heart of things.
Well, I got to get back to wardrobe and get these the payroll all signed off on, and then.
Oh yes, I've actually got to dash. I'm filming my 38th Dracula movie.
And at that point, you hear one of the set doors open, and in strolls somebody who's not in this movie.
Oh.
A certain
Sir, not appearing in this film.
pig. And she goes, Kermie, I'm ready for my close-up. And tosses her hair, and he says, Piggy, we're not in the you're not in this movie. She says, Oh, what are you talking about? I'm playing the love interest. And she looks at you, Peter.
Oh no, we didn't. I'm quite happily married.
My hero. And she fucking comes. She comes over to you. She's like, Please, gift me with a hero's kiss.
Oh, I see why he wanted. I see why he hated Dracula.
I will
Kept him for such beauty.
unsheath the sword cane again and make the crucifix. Back.
Oh, I wouldn't have done that.
Count Von
She
Count.
rolls the sleeves up on her dress. She's like, You really want to do this, Cushing?
I've made a terrible error.
I agree. Hiya! Peter Cushing, you are karate chopped by Miss Piggy for 2 points of damage. She looks around at each of the rest and says, Anybody else want some?
Count Von Count picks
Oh,
up
no,
his
no,
bat prop and runs away. I'm good.
My wife has wanted me back.
One coward. Two cowards. Oh no. Whoa.
And you hear Kermit go, Oh no, Piggy, no! Do you want to get sued?
Nobody have him sign the release.
Peter Cushing is Dr. Carmichael. Please give me a force roll to get out of this in some way, and then if you succeed, describe how you get out of having to kiss Miss Piggy.
I didn't.
You didn't. She knocks you to the ground, and then sort of grabs you by the collars of your
sexual
your
assault,
beautiful,
yes.
your beautiful velvet.
It's the
dress.
90s. It happened,
And-
unfortunately, a lot.
She just looks at me and says, Next time, follow the script. And she's like, and she sees the $20 bill the dragon or the Sweetums gave you sticking in your pocket. And she's like, takes it. And she's like, Y'all take that. Drops it, walks out of the room.
My bonus.
Kermit's like,
Well-
Yeah, you probably don't want to press that issue.
I don't believe I will. Yes. Well, it was lovely to work with you all. If you'll excuse me.
Yeah, thanks, Peter Cushing. Always a
Do
pleasure.
you have time for a cast photo?
Oh, you.
Piggy,
yes,
Piggy,
yes, of
Piggy
course.
won't be in it, I swear.
Oh, thank Christ. No. Yes, let's all gather round.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
Oh,
What are you holding, Count? Are
The
you holding
Count-
something, or are you?
The Count is holding his bat prop.
And Uncle Deadly is going to stand there like this.
oh.
Oh, beautiful. Cheese. It's a Polaroid for some reason.
It's the 90s.
All right, took a screenshot of it.
I thought it was the 70s. What year is it? I'm so confused.
It's 19.
Yeah. There's a lot to draw on.
It's like Mega Man. It's 19XX.
Yeah.
It's 19XX exactly. And with that, shooting raps on Muppets present Francis Ford Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula.
A Hammer horror production.
A Hammer horror film. Copyright 19.
That
Jim Henson
was
Company.
really
Insane.
funny. That was really funny. I had a good time. Great job, everybody. That was hilarious. How silly. Well, I just want to
Too
say,
silly.
Aaron, thank you so much for game mastering. It was awesome, dude. I had an absolute riot. I am so tired, but I got one more. And we're gonna make it
one more to
happen.
do.
We got one more to do. And I think it was funny. It was
Take a
funnier because I'm exhausted.
Quick bump.
Yeah, probably take a quick bump here a little bit. Take some Red Bull, as it were. And we're gonna get after it. But in the meantime, Aaron, thank you so much for game mastering. Bribe, I was about to say DerWolf, thanks for playing, but that's me. That's weird.
Oh, thank
Brian,
you.
Okay.
I think
Brian,
that's
Brian.
my line.
Thank you so much for playing. Strom, you were awesome. Professor X, awesome as well. And we will we'll see Professor X back here tomorrow for
Yes.
Call of Cthulhu Memento Mori. Super excited about
That's
that.
great.
Two of the other players were here as well today. You'll see both Symbol 24 as well as well, yep, my brain's not working. Matthew, there it is. Matthew. So I'm getting a little loopy here. But yeah, it's been awesome. So we're going to take a quick 40 minute break here, and we'll be back here at 10:30 p.m. for our final show of the night, which is going to be an all flesh must be eaten adventure starring Aaron and whoever else decides to show up. Might just be Aaron. We'll find out. I think Brad is going to be there. It's going to be awesome. But in the meantime, thank you so much, gentlemen. It's been an absolute riot. And we will catch the rest of you here in about 30 to 40 minutes at 10:30 Eastern. Till then, be well, be safe, and we'll catch you later. Cheers.